going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Dark Pony. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys some of the brand new features from the Minecraft Nether update. Now, this actually dropped yesterday, but I'm doing the video today as I did not have time to do it yesterday. So there are so many features in this game. It's actually one of the biggest updates to come to the game, I'm pretty sure. So today I'm going to try to be showing you guys as much as I can. That there is, as I said, it's quite a big update, so I might not be able to show you everything. But in this video, I'm going to show you as much as I can, and this is all the main stuff. There's lots of other small stuff. In today's video, I'll be showing you the main stuff. So as you can see, I've got a little setup, and I'm going to be going around showing you lots of the new things. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, there is some brand new armor. Now, you might know, since the start of Minecraft, there's only ever been 5 different sets of armor. That being leather, chain, iron, gold, and diamond. But now there is a brand new set of armor along with some tools, and this is all better than diamond, which is insane. So yeah, here's the armor. Looks pretty cool, and here are all the stuff. So you've got the sword, the axe, the netherite pickaxe, the netherite shovel, and the netherite hoe. That's really cool. So this is how you actually get it. So you need a diamond pickaxe. It has to be diamond. And then you need to go into the nether and find this block and destroy it. Now you need to destroy this with a diamond pickaxe, and yeah, once you destroy this, you will get the ancient debris. And you'll then smelt it, and then you've got netherite scraps. So once you've got netherite scraps, you need to go into a crafting table. You need to put in 4 netherite scraps, along with 4 gold ingots. And it doesn't matter what order this is in, as long as there's 4 gold ingots, so you can literally do whatever. You can put 4 gold ingots there, and 4 gold ingots there. 4 netherite ingots there. Maybe not. Why isn't that? Oh no, it's because I got the ingots. Sorry, yeah, netherite scrap. So yeah, it doesn't matter where you put it, as long as there is 4 of them in the crafting table, you can get a netherite ingot. Then you need to go to the smithing table, and then you need to get diamond armor. So you actually have to have diamond armor for this one. So yeah, you then go to the smithing table, put in whatever you want to upgrade. So say I want to upgrade my sword, I'll put it in there. I'll then put a netherite ingot in there, and then I'll have the netherite sword, which is really awesome. So that is how you make the new netherite armor. You can do the same with everything. You can put the diamond boots in there, put an ingot in there. And then you've got some boots, you can put your diamond sword in there, and then you've got a netherite sword. So yeah, that is how you do it, that's how you make them. And I must say, it is a pretty long process to get them, so I'm pretty sure I know why, it's the hardest, because it is a very long process, as I said. So yeah, that is how you get the netherite armor. It does look pretty cool. You know what, let me get the netherite armor on right now. Let me just grab some of the stuff in my inventory, and let me take the netherite armor from this guy, and it looks pretty cool, I think, so let me put it on and see how it looks. Oh wow, it does actually look pretty cool. You look like really suited up. I mean, it doesn't look like, you can't really see anything on your body, but like it is just, it's just a really nice armor. It makes you look really strong and powerful. Like imagine you just playing a world and someone comes up to you like this, you would want to run, So yeah, that is the netherite armor. I'm actually going to keep it on for the video. Now let me just get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory as I move on to talk about the new mobs in the game. So, what we have first is the piglin. Now, the piglin is a new trading thing. So basically, you'll find them a lot in the nether, and this is what they look like. Oh, that's a baby one. Let's not do that one. So, yeah, you need to give it some gold, and it can actually trade with you. So once you give it some gold, you just left-click on it, and it either gives you obsidian or crying obsidian, and in some other cases, some other random blocks, like that. But usually it is... Oh, let me get it before he changes. Usually it is crying obsidian or obsidian. So as I said, they do change if they are in the overworld. So when you're in the nether, they will look like this, but if you leave them in the overworld for too long, I think it's like 10 seconds before they turn into that. So that is a zombified piglin. As you can see, it looks a bit like the old zombie pigman, apart from its head is a bit different. But so yeah, that is the new use for the old zombie pigman. Now that actually gave me nether block bricks. That usually does give you crying obsidian. But, so yeah, that is the brand new mob, and I'm stuck in there. Let me just quickly get it out of here. So, yeah, that is the brand new mob, the piglin. It's pretty cool, I guess, and, yeah, I do quite like the trading aspect of it, so it just gave me obsidian there, which is actually pretty useful. So let me just dump all this stuff away, because I've got so much stuff in my inventory right now. It is unbelievable. Let me just quickly dump all of this stuff away, and, yeah, we'll move on to the next mob. Actually, let me keep my food on me. So, the next mob is the strider. Now, I think this mob is actually pretty cool. So, as you can see, it has to be in lava, otherwise it will not work. That's the baby one. Why do I always get the baby one first? This is the usual one. Now, you need a warped fungus, which I'll go on about later. And then you need to tame it, like you do with the dog. See, now it loves me, okay? So now you LT, and then you can actually ride it. And then you need a warped fungus on a stick. So then you can literally ride it wherever you want, which is really cool. And yeah, it's like a lava mob. It's really cool. And as you can see, the texture changes. So this is what it looks like when it's in the lava, and this is what it looks like when it's out of the lava. So it's a really cool mob, I think. It's a really new, interesting way. You need a warped fungus on a fishing stick. So yeah, it looks pretty cool, and it's pretty funny as well. As far as I know, there's not many more uses for this apart from it being rideable. I don't think there's anything else you can do with it really. But yeah, I think that's the Strider done. I quite like the Strider. So now moving on to the Hoglin. Now the Hoglin, I mean, I don't really. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it looks really cool. It's almost like the thing from the Pillager raid. I can't remember what it's called. A Ravager, I think. Oh, wow! I just spawned another one. You can actually get Oh wait, no, I spawned a Strider. I actually spawned a Strider in here in the Hoglin pit. But you actually get a zombie pigman on a Strider, which is really cool. And the Hoglins actually destroy all the other mobs in the Nether, I think. So if I spawn another Strider, you'll probably try to destroy that. Now this area is getting really hectic, but yeah, that is the Hoglin. I don't think there's much about the Hoglin. I think if you kill it, you get some rotten flesh. But yeah, that is the Hoglin, pretty much done. Now I need to get out of here again. I always get stuck in here, don't I? Okay. How do I even get out? I guess I'll just have to break this. But yeah, those are the 3 mobs. There's one more, which is pretty much the same as the Hoglin, which is the Zoglin. I mean, they're very weird names, aren't they? Piglin, Zoglin, Honglin, Zoglin. So yeah, this is what it looks like when it turns into the like the Piglin, right? You know how the Piglin turns a bit different when it's been in the overworld for a bit. So this is what the Hoglin looks like normally, and then if you leave it for about 10 seconds, it will turn into the Zoglin. So yeah, that is the 2 different mobs. And yeah, let's just watch it turn into a Zoglin. I mean, it doesn't really do much damage. I mean, as you can see, look, my Nether armor is insane. Look, that only did half a heart, which is crazy. So look, now it's a Zoglin. So I'll just quickly kill all of these. But those are the 4 new mobs done. Yeah, so the 4 new mobs are pretty cool. I don't think the Zoglin and the Hoglin actually do much. But yeah, it's the other 2 which are pretty game-changing. So moving on to the next bit, which are actually the 2 brand new trees. Now you can find these in the 2 of the new biomes in the Nether. I can't remember what they're called. They're like the Warped Forest and the Corrupt Forest, I think. So what you need to do is... Oh, get out of here, horse. No one cares about the horse anymore. We've got the Striders. That's how we roll these days. So if you get the axe, I'm going to get the Nether axe, see how good it is. You can actually mine it. Wow, the Nether axe is pretty fast. So yeah, now I've got Warped Stem and Corrupt Stem, I think. Yeah, oh no, Crimson and Warped Stem. So you can then change them into blocks. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys what you can make of them. I just need to get rid of some stuff. Again, my inventory keeps on getting so clogged up. But so yeah, this is what you can get. So I'm not actually going to take them. But so yeah, you can then craft them into the Crimson. Wait, no, what's it called? Crimson and Warped. So yeah, Crimson Warped planks and Warped planks. You have 2 doors, which are the variations, you know, of the Crimson and the Warped. The doors actually look really cool. The double doors look really good. Let me get the 2 other doors to make them both into double. Well, I'll make that one into double. It looks really cool, actually. And yeah, so those are the 2 new doors. You then got the 2 new stairs, Crimson and Warped stairs, and then fences, gates, buttons, trapdoors. The trapdoors look really cool, actually. I really like the texture on the trapdoors. You then got 2 new signs, which look really cool, because as you can see at the bottom, it's like the texture of the wood, which is really cool. So I like the new signs. And then you got some new vines, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's kind of weird. The Crimson one, is this the Crimson one? God, I always forget. Let me quickly go back and check. I can't remember which one's Crimson or which one's so Warped is the blue one, Crimson is the red one. Okay, I'm gonna keep on to this so I can keep on referring to it. Okay, so the Crimson one is the one where it goes up like this, and the Warped one is where it just carries on going forever. So these ones are the dangly ones, these ones are the ones that go from the bottom. So yeah, those are pretty cool. I quite like the vines, actually. They both do look really cool, and they actually spawn on the trees like here. And so yeah, those are the brand new vines. So next is actually Blackstone. Now Blackstone is a game-changing feature. Now basically Blackstone is a brand new building block, but there's so much you can do with Blackstone, and it's pretty much insane. I'm going to tell you a bit about it now. So let me just grab some blocks so I can show you what it is. As first we got the Blackstone block. We then got the polished Blackstone bricks, the chiseled polished Blackstone. As you can see, these names are absolutely massive. Like, it shakes up the entire thing. The cracked polished Blackstone, God, it's so long. Cracked polished Blackstone bricks, and then the gilded Blackstone, and then you got the variations, which are the stairs. You've got the whatever you call these, the walls. You then got the button and the pressure plate. So yeah, that is Blackstone, and I said it's game changing because like you can just do so much more with it now. I think this update is a really big one. So yeah, you can do so much more with these this Blackstone. And yeah, I think it's a pretty big feature because you can build so much more with it. So yeah, that is a pretty cool feature. Let me just put all of this away. Now the next feature is pretty cool, I think. Let me just get to it. Oh, let me go my sword back. Yeah, the next feature is pretty cool. Now it's actually blue fire, which is really cool. So yeah, you can see the blue fire here. Then you got the blue torches as well. Now you actually need to get the blue fire. You need to place it on a soul. God, what's it called? Soul soil. Yeah, so you find it in the Nether. And you can get it with the hoe, I think. But yeah, you can collect it with the hoe, and then you can use flint and steel on it, and it'll be blue. Then you can make torches with that. You can make a lantern, which is cool. And speaking of lanterns, actually 2 new things. There's chains on the lanterns as well, because as you can see on the actual lantern, there's like a little bit at the top, which is like a hook for the chains. So actually added 2 new chains, which is really cool. And you can use these on both of the lanterns. There's also a brand new block, which is the shroom light. It's a bit like glowstone. You can't see what it looks like right now because we're in the day. But yeah, you actually find them on the trees, like over here. So that's the shroom light, I think it's called. So there's quite a lot of new ways to get light out of this update, which is pretty cool. Okay, so the next thing is actually the target block. Now, the target block is actually really cool. Now, when I first saw this, I obviously thought, well, it's just for practice, right? But it's actually not. It's actually a redstone block. So if you hit this, you can actually use it for fireworks. You can use it for TNT. So it actually sets off a redstone reaction, I think it's called. And then I've got fireworks in use dispenser. But you can use it for TNT. You can use it for arrows. You can use it for traps. I think it'll be really good for traps. So yeah, at first I thought it was just a practice block, which you can also use it for. But I think its main use is for that. And I created a little firework thing, which looks really cool. And you can use it with the crossbow as well, I think. Yeah, and then I think you can also punch it. I'm not too sure. Maybe. If you punch it with the netherite sword? No, it's only for the bows. But yeah, so I think it's a pretty cool block. It's going to be pretty good in redstone. To say someone's like running along, you know, you can quickly press that and then there'll be arrows coming out or fire charges or something, you know. I think it's a pretty cool block. It's going to be good for traps and stuff like that. Anyway, moving on to the next thing, which I find really cool, is a brand new enchantment. Now, this enchantment is actually called, what's it called? It's called Soul Speed, which is really cool. Now, you do it with the netherite boots. And so yeah, there's Soul Speed 1, Soul Speed 2, and Soul Speed 3. Now, as you can probably tell by the name, it actually makes you walk really fast on soul sand or soul soil. So here we go. So this is how fast it goes, which is actually insane. Now, when I first saw this, I thought it goes really fast. But if you think about it, I don't know if it's going that fast. It just looks like it's going really fast. Now, because God, I can't talk. Soul Speed 3, right? You know, it's really good on soul sand. So yeah, that is the Soul Speed. I think it's really cool. I think it's a really cool new feature. It's a bit like the Depth Strider. The Depth Strider was one of my favourite additions. Oh, probably shouldn't have punched him. He's going to be after me the whole game, isn't he? Let me just get my bow out and my sword. Okay, I dealt with him, all done, and the netherite sword made it really easy to deal with him. You know what, let me quickly show you how good the netherite sword is, so let's go. So it's really good. I think with the netherite armor, it just makes it a lot easier as well. So yeah, here's the Soul Speed. It's a pretty cool update. I put a little thing here so we can test it out. Yeah, I quite like the Soul Speed. It's going to make the game a lot more useful in the nether. And I will show the nether towards the end of the video. But I actually got quite unlucky with my nether, and I'll explain that a bit later on. So the next thing is the... God, I can't remember what this is called. Let me just see what it's called. It's called the... Oh, I can't actually pick it up, but I can't remember. It's something called... I'll break it at the end. So basically what you need to do is you need to do left click and yeah, it's called a lodestone. Left click with a compass on it, and it actually makes a lodestone compass. Now wherever you go, this will point back to the lodestone compass. It's kind of like a beacon, but so yeah, it's cool. If you just keep it in your inventory, so, say you set one up at your house, wherever you go, say I'm over here and I'm lost, I can just look at the thing and say, okay, it's leading me this way, and then I can just carry on going this way and I'll eventually come across it. So I think it's a really good update for survival. I mean, I think a lot of these things are actually meant for creative. I don't know, being a creative player, I do kind of prefer playing in creative. A lot of this stuff is game-changing for me, because you know, there's so many new blocks. But I think the respawn beacon, the lodestone, is one of like the main things for survival, along with like the armor and stuff. So yeah, next is actually the respawn beacon. Now I don't want to do it here, because the respawn beacon is actually a respawn beacon for the nether, and if I do it here, it will blow up. Because as you know, you can't set a spawn in the nether, otherwise your bed will just blow up. If you try to set your spawn with a bed in the nether, your bed will just blow up. So that's why there's a brand new respawn beacon. So yeah, let me quickly go into the nether and show you what this does. It's really useful actually, because you know there's a lot more stuff in the nether. You don't want to be finding your nether portal again every time you come back. So this is what it looks like. You need glowstone to charge up. You just left click on it and you need to charge up 4 times, and as you can see, it actually sets your spawn, which is really cool. So yeah, and then when you die, you know what, should I die quickly now? Yeah, I'll die quickly now. Let me just, it's gonna take forever, isn't it, because I've got this armor on. Let me take all this armor on, hopefully I'll die in a second. It's really useful to see. You just charge up with glowstone, and I think it resets every single time. Oh, I left my thing on. So yeah, you need to reset it every single time. So let me just quickly show you. There we go, I died, but I'll spawn right here, which is really cool. So that's Oh yeah, it like explodes every time, which is very annoying. And my portal just blew up. That's really annoying. But yeah. So let me just get all these items back. Now I'm on fire. But yeah. So then you need to reset again. Why am I being blown up so much? What the heck? But there, yeah. Then you need to reset it again, and then that's why. What's going on? Oh, it's a ghast. Also ghast. There's a bit of a change in ghast, which I'll go over a bit later. God, I need to get out of here, but I can't. You know, guys, I'll see you in 1 sec when I'm ready to go. So I'm back from the nether now being creative because there's one last thing I want to talk about. Well, there's a few more things, but this is one of the last things. This is just a little random one. There's 3 new blocks. There's actually 4 new blocks, including the crying obsidian. There's the aluminium up there. We've actually got the new quartz bricks, which is really cool. So there's actually a new toned brick, which is really cool. We then got chiseled nether bricks, which looks really cool. We've got a little like skeleton carved into it. And then we got then we got cracked nether bricks, which is also pretty cool. So those are the 4 new blocks. They're just kind of random new blocks. There are obviously the blackstone and the other stuff to do with the trees. But yeah, these are the 4 just like new random blocks. I don't actually know what the function of crying obsidian is. Sorry, I mean, there is a function for it. But, you know, if you're watching this video for some, you know, like a tutorial on saying exactly how you do everything and how you craft everything, this was not the video for you. But yeah, you know, it's just me messing around with new features. And hopefully you are enjoying it so far. There's a few more things. Now, there's actually a new music disc, which is pretty cool, but I'm actually going to leave that playing at the end, so you can kind of, like, you know, you don't have to, because I want to play the whole thing, which is about 3 minutes. I don't just want to sit here for 3 minutes, but, so yeah, I'll do the outro, and then I'll leave this playing at the end for you guys. Okay, so, there's just a few more things I want to show you in the nether, of course, and, I actually got really unlucky with my nether, as I was saying earlier. Like, my spawn area for the nether looks just, like, pretty much normal. You know, this is just pretty much normal so far, but, I'm just going to look for one of the new biomes, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I found an area of my nether which looks a bit better. So this is actually the nether wart forest, which is really cool. So this is where the crimson forest trees are. And yeah, there's a lot of nether warts here. That's why it's called the nether wart forest. It actually looks so awesome. Just looking through the nether, and it just looks so incredible. So yeah, let me find the next biome, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I found 2 new biomes. First of all is the Basalt Delta. Now this is filled with magma cubes, and this is where you can get the blackstone. There's quite a lot of lava as well. It's a pretty cool biome, and as you can see, there's actually this effect on the screen. Kind of looks like snow, but yeah, it's a pretty cool area. Now the next one is the Soul Sand Valley. Now this is filled with soul soil and soul sand. There's quite a lot of fire here. Now this biome is like a pretty plain biome. There's not much here. Yeah, it's a pretty plain biome. I think it's probably the worst new one. There's not much here apart from some soul sand, but I guess if you had the soul swiftness or whatever it's called, the new enchantment, it'd be pretty cool to run across. Okay guys, so here's the last biome. This is the warped forest. This is the one with the warped wood. I actually quite like the look of this one. I think this one's probably my favourite. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like the look of the trees. Yeah, this is a pretty cool biome in general. So, yeah, those are the 4 new biomes. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am probably going to end it now as it's gone on for quite a while, or at least I've been recording for quite a while. I'm not sure how long it's been. I think I've been trying to do this for about an hour, because it actually took me so long to find these biomes. I'm finding them everywhere. It took me so long to find the warped forest, and just here they are. But anyway, yeah. So I hope you did enjoy this video. There was actually going to be a build battle video today, but of course there was a new nether update, so I decided to do this instead. If this is your first video watching of me, please do consider subscribing and liking the video. I do post lots of Minecraft videos to my channel every other day for you to enjoy, and yeah, this video might not have been the most professional, you know, just me kind of messing around sort of with the new features. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to end the video now, and then I'm going to leave a little soundtrack of the new music just playing, and yeah, I'll see you later guys, bye! Bye.